This box. Pack a punch! Oh my god! I think it makes vodka!
Alright, now I'm here. I had to switch my mic earlier when I was playing Xbox. But guys, so let me get back to this. I'm glad I checked the chat because I was about to go on on a freaking rant. But I bet I'm freaking loud as hell right now too. Um, but yeah, so let me get back to what I was talking about. So why I didn't run a show last night? I didn't run a show last night because yeah, if it's loud, just turn it down right now. I'll adjust the volume later. But I didn't do a show last night because of the ICN tournaments. I'm thinking about moving the show to Sunday nights from now on. I don't know what you guys think about it, but I'm not muted again, dude. If I'm muted again, then you got some issues going on, Crossfire. But I didn't run a show last night because there was 5K viewers just between Nadeshot and Rambo, and I would much rather watch the ICN tournament and watch them guys play than watch a talk show. I don't know what you guys feel about that. Would you? I don't know. I'm thinking about moving the show to Sundays, so I want to get some opinions on that, moving it to Sundays around this time. I don't know if you guys would be down for that. If not, just give me some feedback right now. But Ego was supposed to come on. He was supposed to come on tonight and be my co-host, and I guess he's more intrigued in the football game right now, so he kind of has disappeared on me. So I'm kind of scrounging here, gonna bring in a few people. We'll see where the show goes. But I do want to talk about yesterday because I don't know what was going on between APOC and Ego, man, but the shit, I mean, it honestly, I don't know, it just needs to stop. I mean, he's been doing these tournaments for so long now. And where's Prophet? I don't know where Prophet is. I don't know where Prophet is either. But Ego's been doing these tournaments for so long, and we all know that they take time. People dispute. It takes time to get some support. There's 512 teams in it. It just takes time. It all depends on how fast the matches go. There's no reason to be dogging this guy because you got to wait a few hours to play a match. I mean, it is what it is. You got to suffer through it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you there. I'd love to have Ego on here to talk about it, but as we know. Well, if you didn't know what happened, Ego and APOC, they had a little Twitter war last night, and I mean, that's why I wanted to have him on here to talk about this. And I also want to talk about this FAL select fire thing. Banning the gun would be stupid. We should never ban a gun. There's always been those single fire powerful weapons in every COD since COD 4. The M21 in COD 4, I believe it was. I mean, there's always those single fired weapons that are ridiculously overpowered. Take 1 to 2 shots. So, with that being said, the select fire thing, the select fire edition attachment added into Black Ops 2 is a problem. I agree. We shouldn't ban the gun, but the select fire thing makes it way overpowered. And I know Nadeshot did a commentary on it. Last night I think he posted it up. I watched it. I mean, I agree, but I have no power in any rule sets or anything. I'm just here to talk about it. So I know a lot of people are disgruntled about the FAL select fire. I know that. And I mean, I don't know. I don't know what is there any other solution than to just banning? Yeah, exactly. How is it stupid? That's what I want to know. I know I was playing with Nezel earlier today, and he said it's stupid. Like, I think he tweeted out last night something about CTF where you go up a flag, then you have 3 guys with the FAL select fire to sit in a head wall. It's super overpowered with people just camping with it. And Rat, you need to stop trolling, boy. Stop trolling, Rat. What you doing? But I don't know. I mean, who do you guys want me to try to get in here right now to talk about this? I know Moho tweeted that he might come in here. I don't know what Fear's doing right now, though. I think they're probably playing GBs. It seems everybody's pretty busy now. Everyone's really diving into the game after this UMG LAN. I mean, hopefully UMG Texas. I have no idea when the date will be, but I hope it's awesome. I mean, I know Evasive wanted to come on. I'll call in Evasive right now. We'll start chatting about this stuff. See what goes down. The show will go on. Calling him right now. Foreplay? I could hit up Foreplay. See what he's doing.
Hey, what's going on, Diesel?
Hey, what's up, man?
Another day at the office, bro.
Yeah, I feel you there. I got bailed on today, man. Everyone just, like, disappeared today.
I hear that. I hear that.
Yeah, I
feel you there. I got
Yeah,
pills
mute my stream. Mute the
on.
stream.
I hear that.
Is that better for you?
Yeah,
Alright.
but hey, this is I'm sure most of you probably know who he is. This is Evasive. He was you're not coaching Fear anymore though, are you?
No.
No, yeah, the ex-coach of Fear. Now he started this thing called Grind Squad. I'm not completely sure what it is, so let's start it off with that. Like, what is this Grind Squad?
Alright. Grind Squad is like a media outlet for everything every YouTuber could possibly want. We do graphics, 3D cinematographic designs, YouTube edits, graphics edits, montage edits, all sorts of things. So it's pretty much a one-stop shop for all the YouTubers out here, and just an outlet, an agency for all the talented artists to kind of put their work out there for some exposure.
Okay, I mean, there's a lot of these things out there now. I'm just wondering, like, what do you guys offer different from other companies? Like,
every talent that I have, every artist that I have has been handpicked by myself, and they're all from various agencies. We got some Obey guys, some guys did some work for Apex back when I was coaching Apex and whatnot. But it's just it's a little bit different for the fact that the way we do things, it's more of a feed and get fed back type organization, as opposed to just me type agency. So.
all right, well, let's dive into this FAL thing. What do you think about the whole FAL situation going on?
I guess I'll start off by saying I love it. I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate on that, but as opposed to you see lots of people rocking the M8 and whatnot. The FAL is a different style, but what I don't think has been brought into discussion about the FAL yet is that it almost requires a certain style. Yeah, it's OP. I mean, we can all agree on that, especially with the select fire. I do understand that, but you have to play it a certain way in order to utilize the FAL to the fullest. Like, and I don't think that's really been addressed too much. It's not every player can use the FAL like you see a lot of players doing it.
Yeah. So you want to keep the select fire? That's what you're saying? Just because?
I would be down with banning it. I really wouldn't. Just because of the fact that it is a different style. Like, I kind of like the style in which some guys are using it. Some people, when they're using the select fire, myself included, I kind of develop like a rhythm when I'm shooting, and that rhythm really it seems to pay off. But if you just lay on the trigger, and there's lots of room in between shots to get picked by an M8 per se, just for an instance. But yeah, I'm actually not down with banning it. But I mean, I can understand in certain rules, certain tournaments, select fire not being allowed. I do understand that from both angles.
Yeah, I think Classic just brought up something. The SMR is a single fire weapon. I don't think I've even tried that with select fire on it. I have no idea. I don't know if that'd be the same as the FAL. I've never even used the SMR before, so.
I think it's a little more powerful.
Is it really?
Yeah, but it's slower shot, and your intervals in between shots and the registration isn't as solid.
Yeah, I know. I started seeing people bickering again last night about the whole scuff controller thing, and I thought we put that to rest, but apparently not. I guess it's starting back up. I don't know who started it back up. I know it's like between Clayster, Too Quick, and someone else. I can't remember, but yeah, it was just stupid. We put that to rest. I mean, the scuff's not going to get banned. It's here to stay.
Don't beat a dead horse, people.
So I know, right? I know. Yeah, it's just stupid.
And you don't use so much.
I would like to get some players in here to talk about this FAL situation. Like, I don't know why everyone has like gone into their crab shells tonight. It's ridiculous.
Likewise, I want to see what they have to say too as well. I mean, I put my point of view on it. There's not really a whole lot more for me to say except for just to debate the other opinions on it. But
yeah. But I mean, maybe I can just do like a community's voice tonight. I did that. If any of you were here around the beginning of the Weekly Rant, on Sundays I would do a community's voice where I'd just bring in anybody and everybody to talk about stuff. I mean, I could try doing that tonight, possibly. I don't know if I should though.
It's Sunday night. Where is everybody? Come on now, let's get some more people in here. Tweet out that stream, yeah.
Yeah, I already did. I just don't know. People are doing stuff, but some guy just tweeted me actually. Why don't you upload the TheWRant to YouTube? Actually, the TheWRant does have a YouTube, and we upload every episode to YouTube. I know. I do not. I don't publicize that enough. I know, and I've been starting to get around to it. Oh, Ego just actually Skyped me and said he's alive, so we'll get him in here in a second. But But yeah, we do have a YouTube. It's youtube.com/TWRant. And I'm sure in the info section below we have a link there, that courtesy of Vertex Labs. So if Ego's alive, I'm gonna add him in this call finally, and I'm gonna fucking roast his face off here in a second.
I'd really like to hear his standpoint on the FAL too, with the ICN.
I
and
want to talk about the ICN yesterday first,
Definitely.
and then we'll get into the FAL, and then we'll get into some other things. But yeah, I mean, everyone in here, if you go sub and like the videos for me, I'd really appreciate it. I'm thinking on new content right now to upload to that. Maybe some one-on-one interviews with the players and stuff like that. I know I did interviews with Team Fear at UMG actually, and I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun to do. So I think I'm gonna start doing more and more interviews and just start uploading them on YouTube. If I do those interviews, I'll probably start using the forums on our website again to get your guys' questions that you want me to ask the players and stuff like that. So it ought to be good. Just like 10-minute interviews once a week with whatever player you guys want the most at the time. So I don't know. I'm just working on a few things. Ego, are you in here?
Nope.
Yeah, what the hell, dude?
What the hell, bro?
What the hell, brah? You're supposed to be here. What the hell?
I fell asleep, homie.
Oh my god, you fell asleep. I thought you were just watching video games. I thought you were just watching football or something.
No, I fell asleep during the football game.
Alright. Well, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that we can talk about tonight. There's the ICN yesterday, all that shit that happened between you and APOC for no reason at all. And then we can talk about the FAL, because the FAL's been on everybody's mind lately with the select fire. And then also, did you see last night the whole Scuff Gaming debate or debacle began again?
I mean, that's always there a little bit here and there.
I thought we ended that. I thought it was over with, but I guess not. But let's talk about the ICN yesterday. Like, what the hell was going on? Like, between you and APOC?
Man, some people are just negative people. That's what it comes down to. Like, Evasive could tell you firsthand. Me and APOC hang out at every event. We're homies.
Sure, fact.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Sometimes when people get online, like, there's really no reason for him to act like that. Like, you are part of this community. It should be your responsibility to understand by now that 2 years into doing this, that a 512 team tournament pretty much takes all fucking day. Like, that's just common knowledge by now. We do everything we can to make it faster. We had a really big delay at the beginning of the tournament yesterday where our brackets got messed up and teams had got deleted, and everybody bounced back and did a really good job on our staff, and the teams did a really good job of re-signing up. I believe yesterday we actually had 512 teams sign up in like an hour and a half, which is just absurd. But things got rolling. There's 500 teams. The first 2 rounds, especially 2-3 rounds, are always going to take the longest because that's where you're going to have the most issues, as the most matches.
Yeah.
APOC's team was waiting in the 3rd round for about an hour or something like that, which is what happens when you beat teams faster than other teams. You know what I mean? Like, our team was ready in the 4th round at that time. But it just depends on the pace of the games that the players in your bracket are playing, and that's not something we can control. So he was getting upset about them having to wait, started bitching about it on Twitter, and I thought, A, it was totally uncalled for, B, it was disrespectful, and it just was stupid. Like, people wait all the time. It happens sometimes, man. Like, we are out here doing things for free, trying to do what's best to help and bring tournaments to the community. And someone like APOC, who not only is a friend, but a figure in the community, is going to sit there and bash and complain because he has to wait. That's just, I don't know, man. But what I loved about it is Twitter just got jumped all over him from my side of it, and all the responses were...
Well, I mean, you've been doing these tournaments for how long now? And every single one has lasted all day. And there's always...
doesn't know, they don't play.
Yeah, I know. And there's always that one piece of the bracket that takes forever because of just one problem team that just can't take a loss or something.
And what's funny
like
is
that.
we actually had a ban we gave Renegade Drizzy's team a 10-day ban because we found out the side of the bracket that was almost 2 hours behind was because they would play one map of their game and then they would leave and go play another tournament mid-match. Not like they would play one map of the series and then go play another tournament and then come back and finish that.
Right.
Yeah, like
It's retarded.
But again,
That's just
even still, I
disrespectful to
understand the
everyone.
issue, and I have some sympathy for some people sometimes because it does suck. It happens to everyone who competes in those at times. If you get stuck in that part of the bracket, but I just thought APOC went around about it the total wrong way. Like there was just no reason to get so butthurt over something so little.
I don't know. Wasn't he playing in it himself?
I know he
thought
was
that's
on
what he
Fear's.
said.
It was Fear's roster and him.
Oh,
That was the roster. So I
okay.
don't know who actually was playing or what the deal was.
Yo, Scump, go make a new Skype name, bro, and everything. Let's go. Let's go, Scump. I want you on this show. But, I want to talk about the FAL. I don't know why I want to talk about it, but everybody wants me to talk about it, so it's on everyone's mind right now. What is your opinion on it?
Well, as you know, my sleep schedule's been kind of crazy. So yesterday, when I had woke up,
Scump doesn't want me to start the FAL talk until he gets there.
I'll delay for you, Seth.
Well then, if we're not going to talk about the FAL, what's there to talk about? There's so many, like, that's like the main topic right now everyone wants to talk about. What's your Skype? Here, I'll DM you my Skype, Scump. Hold on. What's Scump's Twitter? Isn't it Optic Scump or something shit like that? Optic Scump, there it is.
Yeah.
I DM'd it to you, Scump. I'm gonna take my Skype down real quick so that I can take care of all this. Or take the Skype video down from the stream. But let's talk about these daily tournaments since we need some time flows right now. How are they going? They just started this week. How's everything going so far?
Things have been solid, man. It was a little slow at first. I think the first 4 before we had 13 teams, but to be honest, like people might look at that like, oh man, that's not that good. You guys get 500 free teams, well, and that's kind of how a lot of people's first perception of it is. If that's the right word to use. But when it comes down to it, like GB has been around forever, and they have had hard times filling up those 4v4s.
Yeah.
And it takes time. Like you got to get credits into circulation, which is why I was doing some giveaways, and we gave away some for the beta ladder, and we got some other things up our sleeves because that's the most important thing is getting the credits in circulation. You can't expect everybody day of to just go and buy those credits and be like, let's go. You just have to have credits in circulation and kind of have to have like your regulars. You know what I mean? People who are have credits are going to be there every day. Someone like a Haggy now or Ricky who have won 4 tournaments in a row and kind of accumulated credits to always have them to be able to put teams in on their own. And as time goes on, that'll happen more. We had 13 teams in the first tournament. We filled up 16 teams for the S&D. Those are the only 2 paid entries we've done so far, and they went over really well. The prizes are amazing. Like people don't see it as clearly because I like game battles, and I love certain guys over there, and I got respect for MLG, but we don't ever want to see the prizes broken down because people will really kind of. I don't see how you could even want to play in a game battles tournament. I'll just say that our prizes are nearly double, or not double. They actually are double if you actually break it down and do the math, but.
Let me just say something.
We got Scump in here. I don't think I might not bring up the Skype video just with Cestlin here so that we can try to make him as anonymous as possible, people.
Well, I'm gonna be pretty quick. I'm gonna lay my points out and then go eat dinner. So.
All right.
But Paul, I first want to say your tournaments are the shit. You keep them up, man. I mean, we're gonna play in as many as we can, and they're definitely something to keep the pro players playing for something more than just a team scrim. Especially the search and destroy aspect. It really, really helps us out because it gives us something to actually compete for. But the FAL talk, that thing, like, I am a strong advocate for taking that thing out. Not completely. I'd like to see maybe the combination taken out or I don't know, but it just something needs to be done about that gun because it's a little bit too good.
I just think the simplest thing to do would just be to ban select fire on it. I mean, that would be the simplest thing to do, but I mean, we always talked about not like banning guns and attachments and stuff like that. I mean, didn't we agree on that earlier that it was pointless?
Yeah, I
mean we've talked about just banning stuff over the past, like, I mean, since the game came out, it's like practically been on every show that I've put on. There's something new like every week that needs to be banned. And it is overpowered. I agree with that, but I mean, I don't know. What do you think, Paul?
I think it's ridiculous close range. It really is. We had a game finally. I've never seen a game like this actually. Off the rip, most people it wasn't a complaint, but we'll just say assault rifles especially complained that there wasn't really an assault rifle that stood out. You saw basically one M8 on a team in a hard point. Like, it was definitely a sub-dominated game, and I thought the pace of it was amazing, and it worked really well. And all of a sudden, the FAL came out with select fire, and you're back to almost kind of like Black Ops 1, where you had an assault rifle that can outgun a submachine gun way too easily close range. The hip fire on that FAL with select fire is unbelievable. That's my biggest complaint about it. Well, I think that the hip fire, because of the rate of fire close to mid-range, is way too overpowered. Other than that, I don't have an issue with it.
Well, there was an example last night whenever we were playing in the ICN tournament, and we were playing on Aftermath Search and Destroy. John came back to me, back B bomb, and I literally one-shotted him in the head and killed him with an FAL. And he had a submachine gun. It's just, the versatility of the gun is way too good. AR should be dominant at a mid to long range setting. You know, sometimes taking the 1v1 fight from somebody at close range with an SMG. But it just seems like the FAL is so good in every single category. Like, it can kill someone with an SMG up close in 2 shots, kill them long range 2 shots, not 2 shots, but 2 or 3. And it really is too good. I just don't know what else to say other than that.
If it was inconsistent, like you guys remember the PDW was pretty inconsistent. There was no like consistency in how you played with it or what shots hit hip fire as opposed to ADS. The FAL is extremely consistent either way. I think that's the main thing, that it's not even so much a select fire as it is the consistency of it. Short range hip fire as opposed to ADS, it's like the same. It doesn't change. The numbers stay the same.
I still think that the gun is viable without select fire on it. The damage on it is so good that if you have a good enough trigger finger, you should be able to pop somebody with 2 shots very quickly. But the select fire keeps it at that steady, automatic consistency that it's a really fast fire rate. Like, it's not that fast, but it's fast enough to the point where you're gonna get dropped really freaking quick if they hit their shots.
No, I know. I finally started using that after I got back from UMG, and I was like, damn, this gun is crazy. You got 4-bar and you got the select fire FAL. You're a god. I was like, I think I tweeted that out. I was like, you are a god if you have 4-bar consistently and you use that gun. It's freaking crazy.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's my point on it. I would like to see select fire, taken away from it, or just the combination of the FAL, select fire, like, banned completely, but that's just my opinion. And I've been seeing a lot of pro players starting to come out after I said something last night.
Hey, man, you say that. Didn't Big T say that if no more foul, then he's quitting COD or something?
He's not actually going to quit. That's the thing too. Big T only likes that gun because of how good it is. Like, he can have a bad connection and still drop people with it online. That's why he likes it so much.
Yeah. It's a powerful gun.
That is the only reason why he likes that gun so much, because his connection's buns, and I'm sure 90% of the community knows that. And when he pulls that thing out, it completely erases his connection. And it's just the gun at that point.
Definitely a game changer.
But those are my thoughts on it. I'm going to go eat, guys.
All right, man. Thanks for coming on real quick. No problem.
Yeah. Yep, later, guys.
So, yeah, likewise, Diesel. I actually got to go do a show match. I got the RIP playing right now, so I'm going to hop off here. Thank you for having me, man. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, no problem. Peace out.
See you guys.
All right, so You know what? I'm kind of pissed off right now. Not because of, people not being here for the show or whatever, but because it's just come to my attention that Chuck Rock had the balls to have some sort of Braveheart speech about how the Weekly Rant is trying to ruin NCG. And I just want to know, where the fuck did he get that inclination? Honestly. The only reason I moved the show to Wednesday nights to begin with, and it was a week before they even announced when their damn show was because I brought Holiday Doc on, because that was after I got rid of Prophet and Jeremy, but now Prophet's back. But I moved it to Wednesday because Doc had obligations on Tuesday and Thursday nights that he would not be able to be here. So, you know what I did? I moved it to Wednesday nights, and also it gave me a couple more days to prepare for the next show. Yes, I am mad, Dito. I'm fucking pissed off right now because this guy is frickin' coming at my neck. And I got a big neck. It's easy to come at. So, the fact that he made a speech at his own LAN event in front of all the people that were there, even though it was like, 10 people. The fact that he did that pisses me off. Something like you have to rally behind me to help bring the Weekly Rant down. It's like, come on, dude. What the fuck? I mean, what did I say anything about NCG? Did I say anything bad about NCG on my show ever? I never brought the fucker up. But now he's coming at me, and you think I'm just gonna, yes, no one is safe, motherfucker. You better believe it. You send out a tweet about this 10K initiative with these 6 LANs all around America when you have your first LAN and you have 4 teams. Did you even break 500 viewers? I think I have more viewers in here right now than you actually had for your damn LAN. And you're gonna fucking do that shit? Yo. Yeah, I'll give him, fine. I'll give him this show. I'll give him some publicity on this show. Why not? Why not? The dude is delusional. He has visions of grandeur. He thinks he's gonna do all these great things, and then he does this. What, is he angry because he begged to sponsor my show and I wouldn't let him? Is that why? Honestly, everyone saw you came on my show. That one time was like, yeah, the NCG, we want to sponsor. We want to sponsor the Weekly Rant. And I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll talk to you later about it. The dude is crazy. He's ridiculous. And that's the last thing I'm even going to say about him. I mean, I know it was a shitty event too. I mean, I know a lot of shit right now that I could straight ruin the man, but that's not who I am. But fuck, dude, you're gonna have some. What? I don't even want to ask Ego's opinion on it right now. Ego's just sitting there.
I had talked to Chuck Rock once. Really nice guy. Had a lot of.
He's a nice guy. He's a great guy. He's got the best intentions. But he goes about it all in the wrong way.
I think it's a little, it's just a different community for sure than what he's used to. And I think that without the right tools, his expectations are going to be a little too high. I actually felt bad because I told Alex and I told Hastro and I told Chuck that I would actually be out there. Not like it would really have made a difference at all. But I just wanted to go out, get to meet the guy, kind of get a feel for what they were trying to do, just get a better feel, especially about the 10K stuff, because that's something that could be huge for the community if it's true. But it's like we've had so many whispers in the past about like this and that, and situational things where it's like, how do we know that we could trust Slider? You know what I mean?
No, he essentially is another Slider. There's no reason for you to make a tweet for a 10K initiative, which most people don't even know that it's just something to tweet out, just, I don't know, to create some hype around you, I guess. But he has no venues covered. He doesn't even have the equipment to run the event for something like that. I mean, he doesn't have the funds for it. He doesn't have the sponsors for it. There's some things that I could say right now, but I don't know if I'm allowed to say because I don't want to burn bridges with other people that I'm good friends with. So, but I'm tired of it. This came across me just recently, like 20 minutes ago, that he had a frickin' speech saying that everybody at that LAN needs to rally behind him to try and ruin the Weekly Rant. And that doesn't sit well with me. So guess what, buddy? You were off my radar, but now you're on my fucking radar. So watch out. Fucking,
And
I'm done.
That's really something like right there. That's just disrespectful to the community. There's no reason to say something like that. Why would like? There's just no point. What does that accomplish? Like, I just don't see what positive that is or where the issue is. That's really between you guys. But I just don't get why. You know, even if you had an issue, like, why do you want to ruin something else that somebody or something good that somebody else is doing?
I know, cause I don't know where he got it in his head that I'm trying to ruin NCG. I don't know where that came from. I'm talking about NCG and Chuck Rock. Everybody that just is entering this chat. Freaking Scump tweeted it out, and 200 more viewers. Thank you, Scumpy. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, to fill everybody in right now, apparently, no, I don't even want to talk about it anymore. There's no reason to talk about it. I got that off my chest, so I'm happy now. But if he says anything else, I mean, I can't believe he would say that. Why would you do that in your right mind? You're a businessman, Ego. I mean, why would you say that?
I mean, I do some crazy, stupid stuff, and I am kind of the first person that doesn't really care about that public opinion, but I wouldn't. Rat says, "Ego, businessman." Yeah,
Ego is a businessman, man.
I wouldn't consider myself much of a businessman, but I am a businessman. I guess I do all my own business.
You gotta be a bit. You're a businessman. Come on.
Yeah, I'm a community guy though. That's what. It's funny because like when I do business, that's how it always comes up when I talk business to people. Everyone's just like, "Man, you're great on the community, but where the business side of things." But to me, if you want to have a business that is really successful, it has to be something that is real. When it comes to especially like what we're doing, you can't force it. You know what I mean? And I think that's what a lot of people that come in to the community, well, even use Chuck Rock as an example. You don't have the experience in the community. You don't know what you're dipping into really firsthand, obviously. If you are running a LAN with 4 teams and you plan on running $60,000 worth of LANs, that's a big step. You can't force something like that.
No, this guy when this guy first approached me he wanted to sponsor the show so bad. He's like, yeah, we got all these plans for 2013. Yeah, man, I'm working on getting this LAN bus to travel America with a LAN inside of it. You know, just do something like that. I've got all this stuff planned. I'm sponsored by GameStop. This and that and this. All these visions of grandeur that would fool, I don't know, the average 14-year-old in this community. But I guess he didn't know he was dealing with. So, I mean,
he hit me with a little bit of the same story, and I like his ideas, and I don't know.
His ideas are great, but he has no way of putting them into action.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. It's hard to say he has no way because you don't really know what he's doing, but it's very unlikely, very difficult, and almost impossible for it to really be successful. You're not gonna have 60 teams show up for your 10K LAN without this portion of the community behind it, which is very important, which is really why I wanted to go out there, and I really would like to, I guess, get Alex or Hastro or anyone who's out there is really...
I tried to get Golden Boy to come on here, and he said he didn't even want to talk about it. Like, honestly, apparently it was just terrible. I don't...
It's really upsetting, because like I said, we've talked about this with locals before. The worst thing you could do as a local LAN is put a bad taste in a customer's mouth. We talked about this with the NJ LANs. We want people to be comfortable, to want to travel out and look at these LANs as a great experience, the way UMG was or the way an MLG event is. It's not about going out there just to make money. Yeah. It's about to go out there to the experience, the way you would go out to a concert or the way you would go to a game. Like, that's what it's supposed to be like, and it's supposed to be a great time. And I've been to many events that are amazing times, win or lose. But if you pay to go to a local event that's really bad, I'm not saying his was and was going off the reaction. If you pay to go something like that and you have a bad experience, it might hold you back from wanting to, say, travel to something that could have been a better experience and started you out with a better LAN taste in your mouth.
Yeah. Well, I know this Hitch a Ride guy in the chat. Was this guy? It's been told to me that Hitch a Ride was actually at NCG. Hitch a Ride, were you actually at NCG? Let me see. Let me see you in the chat here. Say yes. Say yes, and I'll get you in here, bro. Yeah, you were there? Alright, man, I want to get you in here. DM the Weekly Rant in your Skype, and I will get your butt in here, because I want to see how it was first-hand experience. This guy created a shitstorm. I just got a new contact request, but I don't know who it was from. But, yeah, I mean, it's just, it's not very professional at all. I'm not, first of all, I never said I'm professional. This is like, I don't know. This show, I did not create this show to be professional. I just created it to get news out there and expose the people in this community that need to be exposed. And you have to do that unprofessionally at times. You have to act a little unprofessional at times in this community to get your point across. And that is a problem, but it's what you have to do. So with that being said, the fact that I would never, if I was the owner of a LAN company, and I mean, I think my show is becoming somewhat popular. I mean, I think I have somewhat of a voice in this community now. I mean, I don't know if you guys think that or not, but I think I do a little. So, and some guy has to make a speech at his own LAN, who owns the LAN and everything, that he needs to form some sort of cult. I'm gonna call it a cult. Some sort of a cult to frickin' come at the Weekly Rant because I'm trying to ruin him when I've never mentioned him once in a bad manner. I don't know. I don't know. It pisses me off. It really does.
No matter how much good you try and do, there's always gonna be negative people. We saw that yesterday with APOC. It was a prime example. Who I'm gonna try and drag him in here right now, even though he's probably not there. Not gonna.
Yeah, I don't know. He just hopped in. I'll give him a call. I don't know if he'll come in. He might.
I doubt it.
Hitch a Ride. You need to DM. If you're not following the Weekly Rant Twitter yet, follow it. It's at TheWRant. Follow that. I'll follow you back right away, and then DM me your Skype, and I will send you a Skype request. I'm really pissed off right now. It's like, this is like the worst time for this information to come across to me when I'm live on my freaking show. It's like not good. I'm guessing HitchBW is who you are. So yeah, I'll follow you right now. DM the Weekly Rant your Skype. I'll get you in here. We'll have a good time talking about Chuck Rock. Yeah, maybe Chuck Rock's at home. Maybe he'll come on real quick and we can duke it out. I just don't understand. I'm at a loss of words. And I can talk.
Oh, while we're waiting for Hitch Ride, let's try and answer some questions in the chat.
Sounds good to me, bro.
I always like to make sure that everything that's out there that you guys want to hear about is out there. That's like the community feel to it. You can't build if you don't help support everyone who's out there, period. Like,
yeah.
People might ask some dumb shit sometimes. That's fine. I know a lot of dumb people. Probably 80 of the 100 people on my friends list.
Alright, I'm sending you a Skype request right now. And we'll get you in here.
Man, this is harder than I thought. Alright, who's the best Black Ops 2 player from all the teams you watched play against?
Ego just made his list, man. Go check out his list.
I did make my list. Which I will link to you guys, because for whatever reason, if you make a list, they go over really well. I mean, I don't want to say they go over really well, but they're definitely very popular. Let's see. Like, my top 50 players list, which I'm posting in the chat right now, and I'll go over a tiny bit after I give it to you guys, had about almost 8,000 views in like 3 days. But my top 2 players on that list are Scump and Aches, and that's probably who I would still say are my top 2 players. They lead their teams in game with their talent. and they have the ability to take over games, just like a lot of people in this community do. But you take their ability to take over a game and combine it with their consistency, and I really do think it overcomes kind of what you see from a lot of people. You see anyone with the ability to take over games, but those are the two people that I think you see. How can I word it? I don't want to say go negative the least, but everybody has bad games, and their bad games are the best of everybody else's. Everybody has bad games, and
Yo, mute the stream, bro.
Yeah, I got.
All right, so you went there. Did you go there to play?
No, I just went there to spectate, just to see what was going on.
How was it?
Terrible.
Really? What was bad about it?
Well, I paid like $5. Me and my girlfriend went. We paid $5 each to go, and then all we could see was like one team because there was like a designated spot for spectators. Yeah, and you couldn't see anything. And so I asked him. I was like, yeah, can I go watch the other teams? And he said no. This is like the designated spot. So
you could only spectate one of the teams that were there.
Yeah, and it was the random team, the one that Liquitage was playing for. So it was like there was nothing I could watch.
So you couldn't really, you wanted to watch Stainville play, and you couldn't make that happen at all.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, like the only person that was there was Stainville and Golden Boy and everybody. So like, I thought I was gonna watch them, but nothing.
Yeah, I mean, were you there when this speech happened, or did you leave?
Obviously, honestly I couldn't even tell, because the stream was like you walk in and there's the designated spot, and then everybody that's playing is on the other side of the room. So there's really nothing, and that's where the stream was.
Yeah.
There was nothing like I could even see. I couldn't see what anybody was saying or anything. It was kind of like I was just sitting in the back of a corner. I don't know.
Yeah. Wait, this Perkus guy was here and he heard this speech. What? Yo, dude, follow the Weekly Rant. DM me your Skype. I'll get you in here.
He's all about it.
Dude, I'm really heated right now. Like, he said he's gonna ruin me. Yeah, we'll see about that.
I see a lot of Halo and COD in the chat right now, and there's a little people. Someone just said stop on the Halo versus COD discussion. I don't know if there's really much of a discussion on that anymore. I've gotten the pleasure the last 3 days to play a lot with a lot of Halo players, and the reason for that is because it's to the point where the Halo players have almost given up, and if you get to that point, you got to give up a little bit. I've always supported Halo, and I can tell you this over the last couple of days from the guys I have gotten to play with, there'll be a lot more talent coming over, which is awesome. It's fucking amazing. Like, I've played with Enable for a whole map set, and he was doing better than me, which doesn't really say much, but for someone playing for their first time coming from Halo, playing with pro players and being able to keep up, that's really, really good to see. It kind of shows a little bit how easy it is to be good at COD, and when it comes down to it, we all know, I'm sure there's 100 of you with amazing gun skill in the chat. It's Call of Duty. There's gun skill is a tiny bit overrated, but when it comes down to it, it's going to depend on if you can get on a team with other pro players and how well their chemistry is and how well they play together and how long they can stay together, because that's really what it comes down to when being a top Call of Duty team. But yeah, I got to play with SK from Triggers Down, Enable, who else was playing with us? Ace, and Randa Panda, or Panda Randa, and I'll tell you this, Panda, I don't know Halo much, so I don't know. Does anyone know who Panda Randa is? I don't know if he's a big name, but I could tell you this, he could play fucking hardpoint. And he was playing hard. We were playing against, like, with all pros, Too Quick, and I don't remember who else was in there with us, but he was playing very, very well. And he definitely was like, yeah, I've been grinding. So we'll see how it goes. I think there could be a lot more talent coming over. I think Call of Duty is only going the right direction when it comes to competitive, the skill and competitive Call of Duty growing, because, like I said this all the time, there is so many good players out there that if they just put themselves out there and get in the right situations and compete as much as possible, they'll end up growing. They will beat pro teams. Like, teams lose a lot more than people realize. Like, I'm sure anyone who watches Optic Scrim, especially like before UMG when they were like shaky a little bit, they were losing. People lose, man. Just get out there and try and play against the best competition you can. Try and find loyal teammates, and you will find success.
Yeah. All right, I got this Prox guy in here. I'm gonna add him in here. Then I'll bring the Skype chat back up on stream for you guys. Oh man. Kenny T, what's good? And then I got a bunch of people telling me they were there now. What the hell? I'm about to have NCG talk all night.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
What is up? So what went
Not
down?
much.
You were there for the speech, you said?
Yeah, I was there all weekend. I was playing with Slaughterhouse, but yeah, we I guess it was he had every team come over. He was just like, everybody come here. I wanted to tell you guys some things, you know. And he was just thanking everybody for coming out. And then he was talking about how he was going to have all the teams on his show out throughout the next couple months, and have them on his Sunday night show matches and whatnot.
Yeah.
And so he's like, he kept saying that that you guys, some Diesel, I guess that's you, that you kept moving the show, or that you moved the show when he had his shows. I guess it's on Thursday or Wednesday.
No, it's on Wednesday nights.
Yeah, he was saying that you moved your show and the time of your show.
No, I didn't move the time of my show at all. I just moved the day. It starts an hour before he did, so he's already.
Yeah. He said he didn't say it was on the time. He said it was around the time, I guess. Yeah. But I mean, he wasn't saying like nothing crazy. I mean, Golden Boy was just like, I heard Golden Boy in the back, and Golden Boy was like, that's not true. Yeah. So I mean, I don't know, like the event, like I heard Ego saying like, or who was that saying they were there and they couldn't spectate?
That was me.
That's right. Yeah, like I don't know, they were kind of weird. Like Saturday, which was I was there, and he wouldn't like let the players stay in the area when there was another tournament. Like I was trying to put my mix amp and my headset in my Astro bag, and he was like, no, come on, get over here. He was like yelling my name out like across the room to get out of my area because I was just packing my stuff up, and he made me leave it there. And it's like, I don't want to leave my my headset, my mix amp, and my controller over there. That's sketchy.
Yeah.
Like,
it was like nothing was organized. Like he was like players were coming up to talk to him about how to run like the event. Like
yeah.
Like how the tournament was supposed to be done, and like I don't know, it was just terrible. Like all of it was just terrible. It was dirty. Like there were boxes of Xboxes like scattered all over like the floor and stuff. I don't know. It was just I didn't think it was good at all.
I mean, it was his first like real LAN. It wasn't that bad. I had
No, it wasn't. This was not his first real LAN.
Well, actually, it was. He only hosted the 3-day bashes, and those were not like Call of Duty based around competitive LANs. He had like 50-inch TVs like in the air, like there was just rinky-dink tournaments. There wasn't.
I
like,
know, but there's still tournaments. I mean, you still have an idea of what to do.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but it's like
If you don't have an idea what to do, you shouldn't be doing it. That's
exactly.
I talked about this before, putting a bad taste in people's mouths. I was supposed to go out there, and like just with the timing of UMG and New Year's, like and traveling, I couldn't end up getting out there. And one thing that did slow me down a little bit is that I've gone to so many of local events before where like, oh, Ego could do this or help or just like basically end up going there not talking about any certain lands in New Jersey, but I show up as a player and I end up having to do everything. And it's just awful because I want to go and have a good experience as a player. I'm not, this is your event. This isn't my event. If I wanted to run my own event, I would sit there and run my own event. But for me to have to show up as a player sometimes and actually have to sit there and run the whole entire tournament and basically end up putting my name on the line when things don't look good, it really hurts our reputation because we do have a really high standard for how tournaments are ran. And just like with the whole APOC thing yesterday, like I don't really care because me and APOC are friends and we go back and forth about everything. But that's definitely a topic that I'm very, very passionate about because that's what we do is run tournaments. So to sit there and criticize how we run tournaments, that's like making fun of my kid, you know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, I just see in the chat. I am about to go Super Saiyan. Yeah, you're about to see my hair go spiky and blonde in the matter of 2 seconds. Yeah, but
But I mean, like,
yeah, I mean the fact that you don't do that though. You're the owner of this company. You don't like straight like bring 4 teams together. Like I mean, what if he had a big turnout actually? If he had like maybe 30 teams show up and then he brings all you guys over there because he would have done the same thing. He's like, yeah,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
I'd like to get you on the show, throughout the next month, but watch out for that rant, they move their days and everything just to purposely try to fuck with me. It's like, no, I didn't, dude. Honestly.
yeah.
You went behind my back to take 2 of my staff away from me, and I'm the one that's trying to fuck with you. You need to watch yourself.
Yeah, like I mean, the tournament. I mean, like you said, there were boxes and whatnot. I mean, the players. No, I mean, there were complaints. There was a few. Like the first day, we didn't start till like a couple hours after because we were having problems with the the updates on the Xboxes. Some of them were ahead of the other ones, but I mean, it's like we had a good time. There was some people that hadn't been to LANs before. There was some that have, and we had a great time. I mean, like I said, it was fun. He did pay out. There was no sketchiness. He paid all the money out that he promised, even though there was only 4 teams.
Yeah.
I can definitely respect that to the fullest because
Yeah.
that's him taking 100%
That's
loss
it.
to keep
He
the
took
score.
all. He lost, man. He lost thousands in this tournament. I mean, he promotion and all that. I mean, he's very committed. I'm not gonna, blow him out. He's committed to making something, out of his company. And you gotta respect that. I mean, he's trying his hardest, and he listens. He takes every amount of input that he can.
No, his mind is in the right place, man. And I've always I have supported all of these lands since the beginning, and there's no reason for anyone like that to be coming at my neck the way he apparently did. I mean, I'd like to talk with him about this, of course.
Yeah.
But I mean, until then. Man,
I mean,
dude.
the speech was actually he had a documentary team, and I saw them. They were actually recording it. So
They
I don't.
recorded it.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do with that. I was thinking, why are they recording this? I have no idea what they're gonna do with that. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. I'm pretty sure that will not be in the documentary of the tournament. I hope to God that won't be in there. It wasn't nothing aggressive though. He wasn't coming off like, fuck the rent. He wasn't saying nothing like that. He was like saying, he wasn't too sure about everything that was going on with, the dates moving. And he told me this stuff in the past over Skype, But like I said, maybe you guys can talk about it, work things out. I don't know how that'll go. But, he's trying. He's trying to make a name for himself. I mean, he's already got planned hosting like 6 10K tournaments in different states. Like, he's already got that planned out. I mean...
No, yeah, but no, he doesn't. He doesn't have the venues for it. He doesn't have the funding for it. He doesn't have the sponsors for it. He doesn't have the consoles, the monitors. He doesn't have anything for it. So I don't know why he would even attempt to tweet that out.
Yeah. While I was there, there was one guy running the event, and he was just eating the whole time. Like he was eating lunch from how long was it? From we were there from 1 o'clock until I think at 6. No, at 5.
Yeah.
We were there from 1 o'clock until 5, and he was just sitting down and watching YouTube videos, and he didn't do anything.
It doesn't sound like your girl had a good time.
I don't think she's ever going to another event again.
No,
It's again back on the same situation we talked about before, putting bad taste in people's mouths. Even it could be the same exact thing with somebody's parent. Say a kid sits there and tries come on, mom, just take me here, please. I want to go to this. I want to go to this.
Friday night we had the 2v2, and there was parents there, and they were pissed, bro. We didn't start till 2 hours after. They were giving him the dirtiest looks, I swear, because I was helping volunteer the first day, setting everything up the way he wanted it. And dude, it was insane. We were having all these problems, and I was like, man, this is stupid. And even I don't know, man. It's just he didn't. When you have a LAN like that. In any case of a LAN, you should set up a day before at least. That's the least. I mean,
you have to prepare for the worst.
Yeah, prepare. Yeah, but and it's we're setting up the stream, everything in one day. Computer.
God, God, I mean, props goes to UMG, of course, because they did not expect 61 teams to show up. And Jeff went out Friday night. He went out and bought 8 more Xboxes because he had to run the tournament efficiently. And the tournament turned out awesome. I mean, him and Emily did a fantastic job that weekend. I mean, if they can run 61 teams like that and you're having problems running 4 teams and yet you're going to run 6 10K LANs throughout America, get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
There's no way that's going to happen.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where he's trying or planning to get this money from. I have no
Listen,
idea.
I'll put it like this. This is just me being me right here. And whoever can tell this to him, but as a company, I can't be involved with that at all. That's his stuff. But I'll tell him this straight up: if he gets the funding, show me that funding for those events. I will run your events for you, just so we have those tournaments to our computer. Period. 100% we'll run them, guaranteed. Everyone knows what kind of work we do. But that's what it's about. It's about that funding, man. If you got $60,000 for lands, I mean, I'm all about doing it just for the community, man. Even if it doesn't benefit us, everybody knows that. Everybody's seen it before. Like, if the funding is there for that, I'll guarantee the teams will be out there and the event will be ran right. But like, it doesn't seem like the organization is there. Like he went out of his way and reached out to Golden Boy. That was awesome. Make sure you have a commentator. That's one of the steps right there. But it just, that preparation in so many other areas. It's like I ran a stream for GameStop back in Modern Warfare 2 at the House of Blues in Hollywood, and I actually brought my like 60-pound desktop out on the plane. Worst idea ever, but I learned from that experience. But I was stuck carrying around this like 60-pound computer all weekend. But, you know, now I know I have my laptop. I can literally set up a stream anywhere with great quality and you know, Call of Duty production value. That's about as far as it goes for now. But it's still just being able to know, like, be prepared. You have to prepare for the worst always. What if this happens wrong? Be prepared for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we had actually, he had a computer problem going on, and we got this guy Liquitage to bring out his PC, and we ended up streaming with that. I mean, the stream went well. If you can go back and look at it, I think they're in his videos. I mean, the stream went really good. Everything was smooth. You had a couple cutouts of it. That was it. But I mean, I wish it was, you know, more organized. But I mean, what can you do? I mean, we had like 3 tables had like monitors, and they were like 5 millisecond response time, and like only one table had a 2 millisecond, and I don't even think it was a monitor. I'm not sure what it was. They were like those. There's some PlayStation like HDT. I don't know what they were. Did you see them, DJ? Like they were on the. Yeah, I don't know what those were.
I don't know either. They were weird looking.
Yeah, but like everybody wanted to play on those.
I mean, maybe I blew this whole thing out of proportion a little bit, and if I did, I'll make a formal apology on the next Weekly Rant for sure. Yeah, I will. I'll have to talk with Chuck Rock, but honestly, like, the fact that you would even bring up the Weekly Rant in that type of way to like to 4 teams that showed up to your land is that's a no-go. I don't appreciate that one bit, and honestly, I've lost all respect for the guy now. Not saying that I had that much for him before, but I mean, I don't know. I'll have to talk to him, but I mean, maybe he won't even talk to me. Who knows? We'll have to find out. But yeah, if he had 5 millisecond monitors and all this other, I mean, he just doesn't know what he's doing. He needs a lot of guidance, and I don't know if he's gonna get it.
It's like the money he spent. You know, I mean, I'm cool with him. He's cool. I mean, I don't know, but the money he spent, man, it's like, bro, if you would have gave me that money, I could have hosted such a ball-in LAN and like not had it in a sports bar. You know, it's I don't know.
That's what I was thinking the whole time.
I mean, bro, last year, DJ, right where you walk in at, where all the tables are, that's where we were playing at. Like, we had some dudes dogging cheeseburgers down behind us while we were playing S&D with, like, 5 feet between each player with no headsets on those big TVs. Yeah, like, we had to talk to him, like, so much about how to do this.
It sounds like somebody there was notorious for eating.
Yeah, like, I was playing, and there's these, like, people behind me, like, this dude's, like, dogging a burger, and I'm, like, trying to play search. on like
What
arcade.
you guys don't know is that guy dogging the burger for 5 hours was me.
But nah, man, like I don't know what to say. Like we had the tables that we had the monitors on; those were actually pool tables with a cover over them.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I noticed that myself. No, I did notice that.
I mean, wasn't
there like a restaurant on like the other side of the glass, like behind the commentators or something?
Yeah,
because I saw it was okay. I saw a picture and I was like, these dudes are like having a beer behind Golden Boy. They're probably like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like he's having another tournament in Goldsboro, North Carolina, next month. That's supposed to be in a venue. I forgot who he's doing that through. I'm gonna go to it. I'm gonna see how that goes.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna go to that. I heard about it, but I don't know if he can do it. Honestly, I just don't think he can do it.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, dude, if he blew, I don't want to say blew. I mean, you gotta say he blew it, but he was spending it for something. I mean, he lost so much money. I was so shocked when we only had 4 teams, man. I was not. We were expecting probably like 12 to 17, something, like that. And
and he supplied Turtle Beaches to everybody.
Yeah. At first, man, they didn't want to let us rock our headsets and mix amps, and I talked to him, and I was like, man, you can't do that. I was like, that's not gonna fly. They wasn't want to use their controllers. It's like he always would go with the phrase, like if a sports teams and like football teams, they can't use better equipment than the other teams. Like that's how he would go about it. And I'm
we had him on the show before this and actually talked to him about it. We're like, dude, you can't do that.
Yeah.
You just can't. It's not possible.
The fact is y'all are the ones that put it in his head. But before this, like months and every time I see him, like I would tell him that, and he wouldn't take input. But now I guess he takes input now, and he's willing to do what he can. I mean, I hate having the tournaments at that place, man. He's a good guy. He does what he can. I mean, like I said, the only thing that really ticked me when I was there was when he wouldn't even let me get my equipment unplugged and put it in my bag and go to the other side of the venue.
Yeah, I mean, I was pissed the whole time because I wasn't playing, so I couldn't even, that little like rope / leash that he put up so nobody could get past. Like I wasn't ever allowed past that.
He leashed you?
Yeah, he leashed me, and literally, me and my girlfriend were the only people that were spectating. There was us and then one parent of a guy, and we couldn't. So I asked him, I was like, there's nobody here. Can I go watch the games? And still nothing. Like, he wouldn't let us pass. So all we could watch was one team, and we couldn't even see anybody else. So it was, I was just pissed the whole time, honestly.
It was too strict on it, man. I was like, man, I told him, I was like, man, you could barely find a console open at UMG to play on. It's like, we had a couple stations open. He wouldn't even let us run free-for-all or nothing, or do pickup. Yeah. Like, I was like, you could barely find a console at UMG from what I heard, and you come here and like you can't even warm up on a free for all. You can't.
I don't know. I want to stop talking about this and maybe get to another topic. We are partnered now. I'm gonna run a few commercials here, guys. I just need to like cool off a second.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll decide what we're gonna do afterwards. I'll talk with Ego in this little intermission to see what we're gonna talk about. But yeah, we'll be back in a minute or so. So I need to chill. All right, I'll be back. Alright, yes, I knew the commercial was over. I was just getting these guys out of here and doing this other stuff. But, yeah, we want to get back to this FAL thing. I'm done talking about the NCG thing. We do want to get back to this, so myself and Ego are going to work on getting a couple pro players in here start a little discussion on this to end the show out. So we'll see how it goes. It's just, man.
I'm gonna tweet out right now, looking if there's. I want to find a pro player that's for select fire on the FAL.
Well, I'm sure there's a few.
I don't know. This is one of the topics that I have not seen many people against at all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, it's a new topic. It's like fresh. I don't know. Like no one really complained about it till after UMG. Oh, it's the Brit.
Oh, man.
What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy?
Nothing much, dude.
What are you doing?
Nothing. I just got finished eating. What's going on? What's the discussion tonight?
We're talking about the FAL. Get Moho's butt in here. He wanted to come in here and talk about it. Get him on.
What, the FAL?
Yeah, he wanted to talk. He tweeted out, and I was like, dude, you need to come on in 30 minutes to talk about it. He's like, all right, man, I'll talk to my team. I'll get back to you. Then he never got back to me.
You want to talk about FAL, dude?
They might be playing.
Yeah, he did. He wanted to talk about the FAL. What are you laughing about? What's so funny?
He's on Mumble, so he's probably talking to right now.
Yeah.
Hey, are you still in the States?
Oh no, he's actually probably he might still be in Florida too.
Yeah, I think it is.
Huh?
Yeah, tell Mo to get his butt on here.
Yo!
Oh God, you two are living together.
Yeah, it was just
Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? What the hell, man? What's going on? Do you want to talk about the FAL or not?
Yeah, dude. Of course. Let's like, what is the actual discussion, bro? Like,
well, it's banning it. What to ban, whether to ban it or not, just to take select fire off of it, keep the gun in still. What to do about it? I don't. It seems to be a big discussion right now. Like it's just too overpowered. It needs to go.
Maybe the question is, you have to ask, why is it overpowered?
Well, that's the select fire.
Exactly. So I think that's what needs to be banned, not the FAL. The FAL is fine. If you put select fire in the picture, then it's a bit overpowered. Like I was reading Nate Shot's post earlier, and he was saying something that he gets outshot almost every time up close with it, and I agree with him. We played a tournament earlier against AX. We lost. Like I got outshot every single time versus a FAL, and that shouldn't happen if you have an SMG.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the hip fire spread on it is too good.
Rambo's team yesterday, I believe, lost to AX, and first thing I heard was FAL also. But I totally agree with Moho. And this is one topic I just said to you in the break diesel that I just asked on Twitter, is there anybody against banning select fire on it? Because I want to find someone that's on that side. I don't think there really is. It seems like this is the first time in Call of Duty history that everybody's on the same page.
I know, right? Right?
Crazy.
I just think we need to get this cat out of the bag and get it done with. Because I said it like a couple weeks ago before UMG was going on, that we need to end all this discussion about rule changes and stuff, and we just need to focus on other things.
I just hope that if we do get rid of select fire, I just hope people don't start complaining about the M8 and how it's overpowered. You know what I mean?
God, dude, it's just.
I'm just gonna say this: once you start banning stuff, man.
That's what I know. I know people. It's always more.
I think what's good is we were already in a situation where the M8 was in play, and we didn't have that. You actually had like a kind of a sub-dominated game, especially in Hardpoint. You'd see more of 3 subs, 1 anchor with an M8. I thought that was really good the way it played, and from all standpoints, gun balance, rhythm of the game, spectator experience, player experience. I thought when you had like the M8 and all those SMGs mixed in, you even saw people maybe use a Type 25 or something like that here and there. But from a general standpoint, it seemed like before the FL select fire was really hoard out that we had a very, very good combination of everything that was going on, and the game played very well, I thought.
Yeah, I don't really complain about the FAL that much because to me, there's really no point in complaining about something if it's not going to get changed, you know what I mean? But since the whole community is backing it and wants select fire banned, that's the thing. You have to go between either banning the FAL or banning select fire, and that's where the community is at discussion right now. And that's why if you're gonna make a change, period, you guys need to be on the same page. That's why I asked you like what makes it overpowered and select fire. You know, you get rid of select fire on that, and people will probably still use it. But it's like Fizz was saying on Twitter earlier that it would take more skill to use your finger. You know what I mean? Instead of just holding it down. It is pretty cheap. I'm not gonna lie, but for like this is coming from an SMG player. You know, we're playing Yemen, and dude, it's hard, man. It is ridiculously hard to do good on Yemen with an SMG. But I never really had that problem until people started using it. You know, so it's I don't know. Everybody needs to be on the same page if you want to get rid of it.
Do you think that we're in a situation where we could say specifically, okay, we don't have to ban select fire, but we just what the Certo does, for example, we ban select fire on, say, the FAL and the SMR. Do you think we could do that?
Has anybody even used the SMR, whatever the hell that thing is?
It's a similar situation.
I don't know. I just think
so. In the end, it's really select fire banned on those one-shot guns, because that's what it does. It takes those single-fire guns that are very strong and makes them shoot way too fast, and which makes them way too good close range. Like if you actually get like a FAL or SMR kill, say when like Moho's rushing you with SMG, you most likely earn that fucking kill. Compared to now, it's like you spray, and if your 2 bullets hit them, they're dead instantly. You have a better chance of killing them than killing you, and I think that's an issue. Same issue we had in Black Ops 1. SMGs cannot be dominated by ARs close range. Period.
I just like I thought of that too. I thought of like just banning select fire for those guns like that. But I just feel like our community is the type of community that if you get beat by something, they're gonna bitch about it. You know what I mean? And I feel like select fire, if you ban select fire all in general, you're gonna avoid a big hassle. I mean, let's be real. What else are you gonna use select fire on besides FAL?
I think the one thing that my concern is that there are some people that use the select fire in M8, and I don't think that that's really overpowered.
No,
but the thing about select fire M8 is it's got tons of recoil.
Yeah, so and they run out of bullets really quick, unlike the FAL, where it's like. But the thing about the M8 though is it's kind of like the FAMAS in Black Ops 1. If you're up close with it and they do have select fire on it, it's more than likely going to outshoot you because it's just too good of a gun up close. You know what I mean? It's a good gun in general. It's not like overpowered. It's obvious you obviously need that one assault rifle. COD 4 was M4, or not the M4, the M16. You know, Modern Warfare 2 was the ACR. Modern Warfare 3 was the ACR. You know what I mean? You're going to have that one gun is probably what you're going to be using. But if you got rid of the select fire and the FAL would be fine. I honestly don't think people would use it. I think they go back to the M8. But in general, select fire being gone, it balances the game, in my opinion. From like running around with an SMG, you don't have to worry about getting.
We both run around with SMGs. So.
Yeah.
Here, I got someone who wants to fight for the FAL.
Oh yeah. Oh, you got
who wants to fight for the FAL or for select fire?
For the FAL in general, but select fire really, because that's what it. I mean, he's not going to use FAL without it, obviously.
Yeah, but is this too quick?
He might. You could. It's too quick. He's not in yet.
The thing about him is he's good enough to use an M8. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I honestly think that depending on your style, the FAL could actually still be seen some in like S&D purposes. Like, you can still pick people with that. Like, obviously it loses 80% of its value, but it does what it's supposed to do. Then it's supposed to be an accurate single shot, like hit your shots type. Yeah, exactly. That's not what it is right now at all. It's a fucking monster.
Yeah, it's a bit overpowered. The gun itself isn't overpowered. It's just adding that to it. You know, that's why we made bans back in COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. Like, we banned a lot of those perks. You know what I mean? Like overkill and stuff that would actually make guns, lesser skilled. And that's why.
Yo, what up?
Oh, it's so ridiculously overpowered right now.
Yeah. What's up, Baron?
Sean. So what are we talking about here? We're talking about the FAL?
Talking about the select fire and shit like that.
Right
all right, let's go. All right. You guys want to hear my opinion on this?
Yeah, go for it.
We need somebody who wants to keep it.
All right, yeah. People bitch about it, but I understand. Yeah, I'm not gonna see a lie. The gun is OP. Like, the gun is really good, but the MSMC is good as well. Every AR in this game blows dick without. FAL is the only good AR that can compete with MSMC, even mid range. I'm not M8. M8 is half decent. As a Slayer, I can use any AR, but as a Slayer is the most boringest thing using the M8. because you can't challenge anything. Mid range, you can't challenge it. I mean, yeah, you'll win some gunfights mid range, but MSMC can outgun and make mid range. Even on LAN, it's not even a competition. MSMC is the best gun in the game, hands down. That's what people don't understand.
I think, but it goes both ways, though, dude.
No disrespect to somebody like, oh yeah, I'll get outgunned at close range. Yeah, I feel do outgun things close range, but I was playing John and like John. John probably has the most raw talent gun skills wise. Him and Skunk. I never hear John complain about the FAL, and I play against him in pickups all the time, and he kills me without a problem with MSMC. I don't understand why people bitch about it.
You don't think that there's a handful of kills you get per game close range that you probably really shouldn't be getting against a sub? Like, you say a sub comes around the corners in your face.
I'm not saying that FAL is OP, dude. That's an OP gun, especially with select fire. But I'm just saying, slayers are so handicapped in this game. Like, they need something, dude. Like, I've been slaying since Modern Warfare 2. I've been using it. I never used a sub in my life since Modern Warfare 2. And
the way I looked at it, but this game before the FAL, your AR necessarily wasn't your slayer. You know, you're playing that anchor role. You're not playing like a spawn trap role. You know what I mean?
Here's the thing, though, man. I understand where Tuqua's coming from, but in the same sense, you got to look at it like this. MSMC is not going to outgun you from long range. You got something like the FAL with left fire on it. It can outgun you at long range and up close range. And that, to me, is something that needs to be addressed, because no matter what, an SMG should always win up close. Well, I shouldn't say it like that. Like, you know what I mean, though. You know what I mean? Like, you should always, if you're a good player, you should always win that fight up close. But, like, if you ask me, like, what would I rather have? I would much rather have an SMG that can't shoot long range but is good up close and mid range than have a FAL that's good long range, mid range, and up close. That's how I'm looking at it. Like, I understand, but regardless, man, even if you do take select fire away, like, the community will go on, they'll brush it off, and they'll start using the M8, and they'll probably even still use the FAL. It's just the fact that the FAL is just a little bit overpowered when you put that select fire on it, man. It's just not.
No, it is. Dude, I'm not even sound cocky, but I have yet met, like, maybe Big T FAL, but other than that, like, when I use the FAL, like people bitch about my FAL. We played Nation Shot yesterday. I watched the rebroadcast, and all I hear was like, "Two quit the FAL." Like, that's all I hear, because I'm really good with the gun. Like, I know it's a cheap gun, whatever, but some people can't use it. Some people have no gun skills with it. Like Killer bitches about it all day. Like, he sees me get a 4-piece and he bitches about it. Like, wow,
this Killer's probably not like, you're not getting killed by it as much as everybody else is, because you're posted up. That doesn't sound like you know what I mean? Like, you're doing what you're using it, and you're not getting killed by it as much as somebody like myself, Ego, or even Killer or John. You know, like, John was never really the type of the bitch. He never really complained about anything. Like, he'll pull that shit. He'll pull you aside and talk to you.
Yeah,
that
is true. I don't die by it, so I really.
That's where you gotta look at it. You gotta look at it like, I understand all sides of the story. Like I look at it like,
I don't die. Period.
You gotta look at Killer. Somebody even just said in the chat, Killer's like the hipfire king. So, like, close range, that's Killer's game right there. So, and he's getting smacked by FAL's close range. That's the issue.
It's not just him. There's a lot of people doing it.
Yeah, it's
everybody. People like Too Quick, Proofy. I mean, somebody who just sets up, you know what I mean, and posts up with that gun isn't really going to complain about it as much as the people that are. I mean, come on, like, especially online. Like, I've seen the gun shoot through a wall. Like the lag compensation is just terrible. Like, that's a whole nother subject to get into.
Wait, hold on. I haven't played since UMG. I gotta know. Are people running 4 of them? Like, how many are they running?
No, Aches. The game is still run by MSMC. Like, each team still has at least 3 MSMC.
We played a lot of teams so far. Like, yesterday, like, since UMG, we played a lot of teams that have used purely that gun with one SMG. Like, and it is like, who was tweeting about it earlier?
And Hardpoint.
And everything, and everything.
Well, nah, Doug, nah, no way. Like, I mean, obviously, there's not enough pressure.
Obviously, not maps like Hijacked and shit, but like, you play Raid or Yemen. Obviously, those guns are going to be ridiculous. A lot of people are going to use those.
Yo, Diesel, you just hell with dark glasses on.
I completely agree with you.
Like what?
Look, you just hell with dark glasses on.
Thanks, bro.
Aaron, do you guys run 3 FALs on Yemen right now?
On Yemen, no. Killer uses a shotty in Yemen. Well, Killer uses a shot in basically every map now. Karma does whatever. I'm the only person that holds the FAL. People just say it's like we hold FAL because I use it all the time now.
But it's to the point where, like, say Karma's having a bad game, he pulls that FAL out.
Spears using it?
Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Like I was saying earlier, people just bitch about nothing. Fear. I was watching.
I don't use it.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. No, I watched him play.
But he's been running a sub like that's.
Yeah, because the aim is awful, dude. Because the aim, no good ARs in this game. Like even
the MA's not awful. You can't say that.
If he was playing with his team, he would not be running a sub.
Yo,
well, I mean, he runs a sub on Plaza and on Hijack.
One of the few players
that can use a sub in S&D, Pat.
MA is not as good as people think. MA is not nearly as good as like the MSMC. MSMC will shit with the
complains about it.
Exactly. So I don't understand.
Because the MA has inconsistencies and weaknesses. The FAL has zero with select fire, has zero weaknesses, and is very consistent.
I'm just like, that game is going to turn down to 3 subs and 1 AR. That's what the game is.
Oh yeah, with no FAL select fire, which is what it was before, and I thought the pace of the game, everything about there was no issues at all. I think you're to the point where ARs are out.
I don't know, dude. In S&D, when Optic would run 4 fucking FAL, like that was annoying.
Oh yeah,
you can
SD, you'll see that.
I mean, either ban the gun, ban select fire, or limit the gun to 1 per team. Like I don't know what to tell you.
The simplest solution to this would be just to ban select fire. Honestly,
yeah, but what if David Vonderhaar just went big for us and nerfed the shit? So it sucked.
Yeah, and
that's
here's
another solution too.
Brought up on the last show, and this is what we're gonna start doing. And before the show started, this was something that we were already talking about before we put up our next tournament on Wednesday. And I'm pretty sure that going into this and now hearing from everybody, especially bigger voices like Moho and Aches, and I guess Too Quick. That we're gonna start putting holds on things. So for starting now, we're like 99% sure putting a hold on select fire for the FL and the SMR.
What does that mean? Putting a hold on it, meaning not allowing it one tournament?
Means it's not allowed.
Dude, I think putting a hold on it though is dumb. Putting a hold on anything is stupid, dude.
Like, say a patch comes out and they nerf it like they have before with many weapons, and they will continue to do. And Chark has been very, very strong about that. And I think even if they see us as passionate about it as we are, we've never had anything in our whole community that everybody
about. The thing was yesterday, or not yesterday, but Diesel, were we on the rant? What were we on? We had Emily on.
Yeah, that was the rant, bro.
Okay, so, yeah, we're on the rant, and David Vonderhaar was in the chat, and he's like, the FAL is fine.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yes, I mean,
you're telling me
they're not going to nerf the FAL. They're not going to do anything with it.
The way we do. It's not the FAL. It's select fire. It's all it is there's no recoil. There's even a video about how like grip you don't even need grip on the FAL because
you don't need grip in any guns. What are you trying to say? You don't need.
Select fire on M8 was good in the beginning. Remember?
And that's why I say
they fucked
up. They need like a tiny little nerf that like
exactly.
So all they got to do is a tiny little nerf to the FAL.
That's why it's a hold until they do.
Oh, what do you mean by hold? I wasn't hearing you say that.
No, holding something is the dumbest thing. I swear to God.
Banning something is worse. We're just not using it. It's basically banned temporarily in a situation where they do make a nerf, and then we can allow it again because we.
All right, so you bet in the FAL basically.
Yeah, it's banned.
Wait, you're banning the. Why not just select fire?
No, not the FAL. Yeah, he says basically because that's how he looks at it. But
no, because there's no way in hell somebody's going to use the FAL without select fire.
No, I don't play. You're right, but putting a hold on something just leads to putting more holds on something, hoping for that patch when we have no say when the patch will come out.
Pretty good job about keeping as much as we can, even with all the heat we took about whether it was score streaks.
It's just ego. You do know if they nerf the FAL, it's not only for competitive, right? It's for the whole game.
Oh. Yeah.
You know that, right? David is not just gonna nerf the gun because the competitive side.
I don't think
just go out to fucking San Diego or where the fuck track offices is, get some big ass signs and just be like, hey,
just go.
If we see 80 to 90% of our community for something, we're gonna do, what everybody.
I don't know, Ego. That's some bullshit. Because I don't remember who it was.
Except score streaks was an exception.
You remember that, Paul? Don't be
score streaks. I even said before then I knew, and even if I had a vote on the poll, I would have voted to get rid of score streaks.
I'm gonna be realistic about it.
That just needed to True.
I see that UMG was fucking amazing with viewership, but let's be real. When is fucking Woody's gamer tag and all these
Woody's
top
gamer tag
YouTubers
UMG
promoted
a lot,
the shit out of
actually.
UMG on
But
Twitter?
yeah, that's the thing, Aches. Like I understand that as well. But then you got to look at it like, why should they promote it if it's not something that they play? You know what I mean? So that's why I understood bringing the score streaks on a little. Like,
it's also just about the affiliation. When Woody's gamertag does tweet it out, if his viewers came in and they didn't see any kill streaks and stuff, that's a lot of what people watch on YouTube, man. People want to see stuff like that. So at least we have a small variation of it. And
what the fuck is
you can't really compare like the score streaks and then banning the select fire. Like, I mean, it's they're two like totally different things. You know what I mean? Like one was for growth, this one isn't. Like if you ban select fire, nobody's gonna give a shit. They'll care for like 2 days and they'll just move on to use something else. You know what I mean?
That's what you think.
I mean, who else is gonna complain? Like Ego said, there's like 80% of the people want it gone. Like who's gonna complain about it?
I honestly said Too Quick is one of the only.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, once you honestly, we keep giving in to what people want. Like the people that are at the top that are making these rules.
Dude, I'm just letting you know right now. This game is. If you ban the, you want to ban it either way. I can give a fuck either way. If you ban the FAL, this game is gonna be 90% SMGs. There's gonna be 3 MSMC running around.
But, I mean,
one
what's wrong with that though? That's not. I mean, I feel like that's a good
you
thing.
say you saying that because you don't use. Dude, AR in this game is the most. Other than FAL, is the most boring shit to use.
No, I understand that, but like, what if it did become 4 SMGs? Like that would be an exciting ass game. Like,
everybody's gonna use the same gun. Everybody.
It'll turn into the monotonous game that it was in Black Ops 1 with 4 FAMASas. Honestly,
because the thing is. Submachine guns are so much more entertaining than
PDW. Dude, I haven't even decided which I like better, the PDW or the MSMC. Like on LAN, I don't know. Online, I think MSMC is better, but on LAN, like I could not make up my mind.
Realistically, man, like nobody's just gonna straight up use that. They're not gonna do that. They're gonna use the M8. I don't care what Too Quick says. I don't care what nobody says. The M8 is a very good gun. It's a solid gun. Yes, it is a little bit inconsistent sometimes, but it's a burst fire gun. Of course, it's going to be inconsistent. You know what I mean? You're going to have those issues, but we're going to be playing LAN.
Thanks. What the fuck? Oh, X, I will boot you out of this call in 5 seconds.
Like there was a lot of people using the M8 on LAN. Like it's a really good gun. It's even less.
FAL.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. But regardless, even still, there's a lot of people using the M8 over the FAL. Like
I found out about the FAL 2 days before the LAN. I seen Trions use it, and I was like, "Yo, what the fuck? That gun it's crazy." And I used it, and I was like, "Wow, this shit is not even fair." I mean, it's not a fair gun. I'm not gonna see in live. I'm just my case is there's no other good ARs in this game. Like M8, okay, M8 is decent. Like on Plaza, I can use AR in Plaza and I can't use no MA on Plaza. I'm just gonna get raped every single time mid range by.
Yeah, but those maps aren't really like assault rifle maps anyway.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Though. What we do is like Fears runs the SMG on Hijacked and Plaza only, and then every other map is AR.
Don't you think it's a little bit? Don't you like
and then
that is enough statement? That statement alone just tells you why select fire should be banned. When you're using the FAL with select fire on a map like Plaza. And you're doing, you know what I mean? It's not even an assault rifle map.
That's the thing. More than
I use that MA on Plaza. What?
Big D used it on Hijack. I think you did it too quick, didn't you?
Yeah, I use it. I use that FAL on every map.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like but the thing is, like the FAL with select fire, not the FAL. People make this argument about the FAL.
It's the FAL, dude. Select fire without the FAL is shit.
It's not that bad, bro. I mean, you're gonna get outgunned of course.
Let's be real here. You gonna use the FAL?
You're just not gonna win up close battles as much as you should because you actually have to.
You're gonna win 0 close battles. What?
Exactly, but like if you're going up against an SMG, unless you're really good, you should lose that battle.
Yo, especially if you don't have a scuff. If you don't have a scuff and you have to click, and you have to burn. That's a whole different story, dude. Let's not get into that shit.
You can't adapt too quick, that's what Curtis is saying.
I hear he's bum ass in the background.
Wait, are you in England or is he in Florida?
No, he's in Florida.
Okay.
Yo, tell Ape I gotta say what's up, Jersey.
Jersey.
Oh, yo. Oh man.
Yeah, but I mean, Ego, after you've taken, oh my God, eggs.
So instead of breaking it, did you
Eggs, yo, dude, eggs. Oh, eggs, dude. Honestly, all right, eggs. I'm booting you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Eggs. Next time you do that, I'm booting you for real.
Yo,
but, Ego, dude. What are you thinking now after this huge debate? Like out of all everything that's been said, what are you thinking right now?
We're not banning the FAL, but we are putting a hold on Select Fire and on the SMR and the FAL until we see.
All right, but you better
some type of update.
Put a hold on that shit.
All right, well, I'll talk to y'all later. Well, so you telling me in the weekdays, whatever? No Select Fire for FAL or the
MSM. Get rid of your Select Fire, homie. Good luck.
No, that's fine. I got John.
If I see people still rocking the FAL without Select Fire, I'm just gonna drop my controller.
I'm about to try it right now.
You guys don't think they'll use that shit in S&D though?
I know they might, and I think that's fine.
I don't know. I feel like it's not like.
No, expose brings up the SWAT with Select Fire.
Yeah, but that thing sucks dick at range.
That gun actually has recoil, and
it's so bad at range. Like I tried it in the beginning. It's just not good at range.
Oh, what multiple scrim? Yo, Ego, fuck yourself. Yo, Eggs, later. Yo, I'll talk to you later. All right, thanks for having me though. Fuck you, Ego.
Same, man. What the? Oh shit. So what, you're gonna put a hold on Select Fire is what you're saying?
Yeah, pretty much. It
God,
seems like
are there gonna be like waivers and shit now?
Nobody was complaining about anything for the first time ever, and that's where we really want to be at. Even though you say we don't want to give, you don't want to give in, and we won't give in on things. But when you have something that you can notice like that in game, we've just ran 4 days of tournaments in a row, and you saw a lot of it. And you saw lots of people switching to it, and it was just. It was too much. It's just the balance that we had, which I thought was amazing and really made this game.
Wait, I got a question. Select Fire on every gun or just FAL?
Yeah, just FAL.
No, just the FAL and the SMR. Single shot weapons is where it goes wrong. It takes those powerful single shot weapons that are meant to be rifles, like Moho said, and turns them into just that plus an animal at close range, and it's just kills that balance that we had.
But dude, that's the dumbest thing is it's hip fire. Like an SMG.
Alright. I guess we got that out of the way now. There we go. Settled. That's what this show's all about. Settling confrontation. Or starting some as I did today, which, I don't know. We'll see how that all goes. But...
Fear Luffy says, why don't you ban everything you suck with and get destroyed by? You know how you know the FAL Select Fire is overpowered? It makes me look good.
What's next? Shotguns? Come on, that's all I'm saying, dude. You just
Yo, wait a minute. Yo, I got a question.
Yeah.
I did just get back to my apartment. I drove home from my parents' house today, and I do have the frag cut for a trophy with me, Diesel, and it's got some golden grenades in it.
I know, right? You gonna agree on our agreement? You gonna hold to that?
Like to see it? That's what I'm wondering.
You're gonna hold to that agreement? You gonna hold to that agreement that we made in UMG Eggs? Huh?
You let me keep my webcam on.
Yeah.
Jammed.
Yeah.
Build me up, Buttercup. And
there we go. All right, yeah. You can show off your trophy. You can show off your trophy.
Oh man, if Egg starts dancing, I might have to leave.
All right, everybody. Eggs is about to do some dancing. He's showing off his Frag Cup 4 trophy with them golden grenades in it. This ought to be interesting. Everyone tweeted out. I think a lot of people would want to see this idiot try to dance. He is pretty white. I don't know if he's going to do it. Does he have the balls to do it?
I don't know.
I'm going to run a commercial break until he does it. Alright, yeah, everyone tweeted out. X is going to be doing the dance. I'm going to run a quick commercial break, so we'll be back. I don't know if we're back. We might be back. We might not be back. My freaking web browser just spazzed out and I had to close it out. So, where did Aches go? Where'd he go?
I don't know. I think we have to get his party pants on.
This is gonna be interesting.
Alright, yeah, I just got out of my car. Hold on, I gotta take out the box. Yeah, this thing is big though. No joke. I didn't think it was this big.
Oh, I know why it's spazzing out. There we go. That makes sense. Alright, now I'll be back. Now we can run this shit. Alright. Come on, Eggs, let's go. We're ready to see this dance,
it out,
yo.
dog. The golden grenades came separate.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
How many did you get?
I don't know. I haven't counted them.
How the hell do they put that in the mail?
Yeah, just agree.
Fucking box, dude.
Just agree.
They can put golden grenades in the mail.
You just need to make good on our agreement. All right.
They had them in an envelope, dude. Like just a regular envelope. It was weird.
I had my hard drive in the airport. They were like pointing guns at me, dude. I put the airport on, like red alert.
I know, right? Sending grenades. I know.
They put me up against the wall and shit. I was on my stomach with my hands behind my back. I was like, "This is kind of it's a freaking hard drive."
Alright, give me one sec. You guys can just talk, buy some time while I get this shit out.
I'm serious. I'm serious, dude.
Yo, the grenades are super top heavy though. They fall over easily.
Dude, I need one for my desk, yo. What the hell?
Yeah, chill, bro.
Alright, let's go. Bring the webcam on, dude. What the hell? We got 850 people in here wanting to see you dance and turn your webcam on.
My office is
dude, I was like look like a fucking fish out of water, dude.
Now I gotta clean this fucking shit up for you, Diesel. I hate you, man.
What?
I gotta clean my office for you now, man.
Well, oh, dude, come on, hurry. No one's gonna care. No one's gonna care.
I know, I don't give a fuck. I'm just saying. Gotta put all these grenades in the trophy. Or in the cup. Yo, who's talking shit in the chat?
I don't know. I'm not looking at the chat right now. What's going on in the chat, actually? Bezo cares, Diesel. Oh, okay, sorry. Sorry, Bezo, I'm sorry.
No, I didn't grab my dong.
Did your whole team get a trophy or just you?
Alright, there we go.
No, just Aches just hogs everything, dude.
No, I'm sending him a grenade if I don't get, killed by the post office.
Yo, how is my bedroom messy? Why does everyone say my bedroom's messy? It's like hardly messy ever. I don't understand what's messy about this. Did Dito leave Fear? I thought he came back to Fear.
Yeah, Moho, what was up with that, man?
He's with us, man. He's just, Dito, man.
Yeah.
I don't. I've never seen with him.
Uh-oh. Apoc's in the back. No!
Me and Apoc got something to squash too, Moho. Tell him he can't hide. No one's safe.
Yeah, this thing is heavy though. Alright, webcam. Turn it on. Can you see me?
It's loading.
Is it not working?
It's loading. Hold on.
Yeah, if it doesn't work, that's fucked up.
It's loading. I might have to restart the Skype call just with you in it.
Yeah, you might have to.
Does anyone have
it's set to my webcam.
No, I have premium, so I don't know. It's just taking a while to load.
I'll try it again. It's plugged in, the lights on and everything.
Usually you just gotta keep...
Yeah, try calling me back. Just me. I'm hanging up. Call me back.
Oh man, we're gonna have to see this on the stream.
Yeah, I'll bring you guys back in once he's done with this.
Join. Hold on, did it load?
Hold on. It's just loading. We'll give it 10 seconds, and then if it doesn't...
Hey, do you happen to have Wirecast or any other program that might be using it open?
No, everything's closed. I just got back. I turned my computer on. The lights on, everything's working. I went in my Skype settings, it's set to my webcam.
Yeah, but if when you unclick it right now, is the light still on? Because that might mean something else is using it.
Yeah.
When I unclick it?
Yeah, is the light still on?
No, it went off.
Oh, okay.
But now I can't re-click it. What the fuck?
Here, let me just let. All right, you guys are gonna have to like check it out in the actual stream because I want it to be as big as possible too. This has got to be.
Oh yeah, just call him.
Yeah. All right, dude. I'm gonna end this, then I'm gonna call you back. It's a video call. All right.
Word, let's do it.
All right. I need to turn my Skype thing off so no one sees my shit. Shit. All right. X video call.
Is it loading?
Yeah, it's loading. Why is this taking forever?
I don't know. Why can't you see me?
Ah, you ruined it.
Fuck.
You ruined it, Aches.
I'm trying to figure it out, dude. It's
Yeah.
the lights on. Everything's cool.
Yeah, I know. It's just taking a while to load for some reason.
Oh, you want me to try unplugging my webcam and plug it back in?
Yeah, you can try something. I don't care.
Alright. Alright, hold on.
Yeah, have him host the call. You video call me. Let's try that.
How do I video call you?
Just hang up and then go to my name and hit video call instead of Skype call.
Alright. Yo, what's up?
Yo, you didn't video call me, you moron.
Chill, bro. Chill. Look.
Oh, there it is! There it is! Let's bring this up. Hold on. Yo, it's so blurry though, dude. Your fucking camera blows.
No, it doesn't. It's a Microsoft HD like.
Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh shit! There it is.
It's fucked though. Yo, it's heavy too. Hold up. Which way does this go? Am I on the stream?
Yeah, you're on the stream.
What's up, G's? How y'all doing? This is my big ass trophy that doesn't accept, right?
Yo, check out the nades.
Let me get close up right here.
Oh yeah. I can't believe they shipped those through that. It's kind of amazing they didn't get stopped or anything.
Yeah, who knows? But yeah, it's big as fuck. By the way. Hold on.
Dude, you're supposed to dance or something, dude.
Good shit. I'm trying to get the shit to stop moving. No, these things, I'm gonna take them off, but they don't stop moving. Like, they just constantly fall.
Dude, you just gotta let them fall. You just gotta let them swing.
Let them dangle like
Yeah,
that?
you just gotta let them dangle, dude. What the hell?
Dude, I don't let them dangle like that. They have to be situated. I guess I could hold them like that.
There you go.
Does that work?
Dude,
Yeah,
where's the music at? You were supposed to play music and dance.
Damn it, Diesel. I don't know if you can hear it. I'll try, though.
Dude, you can't offer stuff up and then just renege on it.
Bro, I need time. What song?
I don't know, whatever song you want, bro.
This song will fit perfect. Rick Ross, Hold Me Back. Well, assuming you know what happened at UMG, that song fits perfect. Alright. Can you hear it?
Yeah, somewhat.
Alright, hold on, let me change my mic. You'll be able to hear me better.
Yeah, I think that's a little too X-rated. What are you doing? Yo, dude, come on. You gotta do something. You gotta do. Oh, dude, did it stick on? This isn't dancing, Aches. This isn't dancing, dude. You're too white.
Don't be judging me.
Yeah.
Yo, you're not gonna dance? Really? That's all we got?
Yeah, you're making hella fun of me, man.
Oh my god, dude.
I don't like that.
Oh my god. You ruined it. That was a choke. You're gonna get more hate now for not dancing than you would have if you did dance.
Still, I got a private video coming up on the Complexity Live channel. Don't worry about it.
Did he not dance?
No, he didn't. He just totally just
boo.
He
Boo this
clammed
man.
up.
Everybody in the chat must boo this man.
He clammed up, dude. He clammed up.
I went clammed up. Yeah, I put on some Rick Ross, Hold Me Back.
You clammed up, bro.
Rick Ross. Call me back.
Yeah, I need to call. We need to call APOC back in here.
It's not APOC. That's Mohawk.
Well, I know, but it's APOC's Twitter.
Why are they
Twitter, freaking APOC Skype. What were we talking about before the whole Aches thing?
I don't fucking know.
What is? Oh, Bezo wants to. No, I'm not bringing Bezo on. He does some of the gayest shit in the community. I don't know. I'm not too down with that.
We got someone that'll outdance Aches right now.
I didn't even dance. Don't even judge my dancing skills.
Yeah.
Give me dance. I need.
Who is this?
Aches promised. Just call him in the call.
Man, I needed a Katy Perry song.
Aches promised he would dance, and he backed out.
Yep.
This guy
backed out. Nobody knows who you are. Don't even talk.
Yeah, the ego is a child in that picture.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, that's what Sharp should look like.
That would be.
Sharp should have that haircut for real, dude.
What kind of haircut?
Mullet?
What? Oh, this is Sharp.
Are you talking about the mullet dude in the camera?
Yeah.
Dude, that was me when I was a kid.
Stop it.
That's what it was like growing up in the country.
Stop it.
It's a thug life out here for a mullet.
Sharp said he was gonna twerk it because Aches backed out of dancing, and I think we might dance off coming up.
I got 2.
Oh Jesus.
Bragging.
Oh man. Boo, Aches.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I had to.
And he's still. Oh man.
Yo, where's my second place UMG banner at? Let me find it. Hold on. I had it in here somewhere.
Oh God.
They give you a banner for second place?
That was a joke, man. Damn.
Oh, I was about to say. I was like, oh, damn. Where's my 12th place banner?
So what? Sharp, are you gonna twerk it or something? You gonna do something worthwhile, or did we bring you in here for nothing?
What do you mean, dude? Me and APOC about to talk about the Morehouse experience.
Oh. Alright. Let's go. Get into it. Let's dive into this.
Dude, I gotta get me some music real quick.
Yo, no Rick Ross. He said that was too explicit.
That was way too explicit.
Dude, I don't listen to Officer Ricky, dude.
Dude, no. No. Bezo, no.
Everyone wants Rick Ross.
The last video Bezo tweeted out that I saw was him rubbing oil all over himself in boxers. I don't know.
Dude, it wasn't even oil. It was like lotion.
I don't even know.
Hold on. People used to spam my chat. It was like him and like these like Where's Waldo boxers dancing around, just like rubbing lotion, body lotion on his bare just body. I was like, all right. All right. I'm gonna Google. I'm gonna YouTube twerking music.
I don't even know. I don't know what this show's turned into now. I don't know what it. I don't know what it has evolved into on tonight. I don't know. Got some dancing going on. We got. What is the Morehouse experience? And they really want Bezo. Holy freaking crap! Bezo, you're not even on Skype, dude. I mean, I always like giving the people what they want, but
you know what?
Bezo.
He's on Skype.
Let me tweet out the stream. Twerk at 1K.
Twerk at 1K.
Twerk at 1K.
You are not about to twerk, dude. There's no way.
Yo, Sharp's about to twerk. Don't hate.
Can you hear that music?
A little bit.
Yeah, it's really low. Switch your mic to your webcam mic and it's a lot louder.
Oh, hold on. Let me. All right.
Look, we're calling Bezo for you guys. He's pussing out. He's got a case of the cystitis.
What do you guys want Bezo to do?
No, the
strip naked.
All I know is I'm averting eyes.
Is my camera even working? Hold on. Can you guys see me?
I
accepted it. Yo, wait. Do I have Skype Premium then?
No, I have Skype Premium. Well, you might have it too.
All right. What is this?
I know I have Skype Premium.
Well, I'm hosting the call though, right? I called you.
Oh, you are hosting this call.
I think as long as one person in the call has it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fuck. I thought I should. Gotta be happy as hell.
All right, twerk music mix. Where is this video?
This motherfucker's about to twerk.
Hold on, I need to tweet. I'm gonna tweet this music out. I'm gonna put it on my.
Yeah, dude.
Hold on, I'm gonna tweet
Yeah,
it,
well,
and I'm
we'll
gonna put it on
we'll
my
have
phone.
the Bezo Sharp dance off at 1,000 viewers apparently. So tweet it out, bros.
No, I need to tweet the song out so I can get it on my phone.
You don't get this entertainment anywhere else, people.
All right, except for my stream.
Oh yeah, except
Let
for
me
Sharp
stop.
stream. Sharp's one of the pretty entertaining.
I'm not allowed to
people.
entertain, dude. We gotta be serious. I had to snap Moho today. They left. Content owner not meant. Oh right, it's not allowed on PC. I mean on mobile. Who does this to me? Stand out, you square. All right, is this girl white or black? Oh, that's a black guy.
All right, what are we doing here? Bezo is MIA.
Twerking song mixed by DJ TYN Man.
Yeah, we're at 1,000.
Are we really?
What is this? You know what I just need to look up? I just need to look up a twerk. Twerk.
Inappropriate dance at 1K. Oh god.
Twerk. How to twerk. New twerk team. Hashtag twerk team Thursdays. What if I did? Hold on. I just upload a video every week called Twerk Team Thursdays.
Oh, Von thinks the Weekly Rant is unwatchable? What?
Probably because we put a hold on Select Fire when he said that FL is fine.
Dude, FL is not fine.
Yeah, it's not fine though. That's, I mean, and that's
The Nate shot saying it just turns into obnoxious yelling and obscenities. Not really, bro. You obviously haven't been watching that much.
He's just gonna say that to look good in front of Vaughn. We all know that.
Who said that?
Nate shot. Yeah, you're at like 1,100.
All right, who is this fish? You know, that's the fish that Jeff's always catching in his picture.
Let's go, Sharp.
Come on, Sharp. We're having a dance off. Come on.
Come on, dude. Let me. All right, let's hook this up to the box right now.
They want APOC, dude. They want Moho to do the truffle shuffle.
Oh. You think we can get that part?
I want you to do the truffle shuffle, bro.
Oh shit.
All right, hold on.
Proofy just had 24 defense against Clockwork.
Proofy's a beast.
Can you hear that?
He had that when he dropped the 50 bomb on Optic.
Oh, my God.
Oh god, here we go. What is going on? Oh shit. Oh no, Bezo, no! No! Oh god. No. I'm sorry, I had to turn that off, Bezo.
Yeah,
no.
I agree.
No.
All right, dude. I turned around from twerking and I see this guy dancing around his underwear.
I knew that was gonna happen too, but yet everyone had to have him on.
See that?
Oh god. What did this show turn into? Jesus. God.
We need to end this with me and APOC, man.
Let's do that. Let's get back on a serious note, people. Come on now. Bezo, I am never bringing you back on this ever again. Like, no more webcams, dude. I never. I'm actually happy you had the lights off. I really am, because I hope everybody did not see what went down there. But oh god. So APOC, what's your issue with Ego? Let's just get this out. Let's hash it out right now to end the show.
An issue? I ain't got no issue with Ego. Why?
You did last night or yesterday.
I have an issue with his website. I don't have an issue with Ego personally. Like, me and Ego's fine. Me and Paul's fine. But
there's always been the weight though here and there on the icons tourneys.
Yeah, exactly. You just made my point right there.
Yeah.
fact
but
that
it's not because of the site. It's because of the people playing it and freaking.
Hold on. The fact that you just said that, like there's always been a wait.
There has.
My point.
And there always will be. APOC, you know how hard it is to control.
Yeah, you know,
8,000 people or 4,000 people, whatever. No, it's like it's 4,000 people for a tournament like this. A 500-team tournament is 4,000 people. Our staff bust our ass, and yeah, there could be more staff, but we do have a significant amount of staff for our volunteer staff.
You know what you should do?
A higher percentage is on the players, man. People are like, oh, my mom needs me to eat, or I'm going to run to the store, or I'm going to try and play 3 tournaments at once. We do our best to try and keep track of everything that's going on and make sure all the matches are up to speed, period.
You haven't got the infrastructure to host a tournament that big. Why are you doing it?
We do. That's the thing. Obviously, the tournaments are still very, very successful.
Okay, but listen, like before I even played in this ICN, right? Like, I'm talking for 2 years. I've been hearing people saying, "I'm not playing ICN. I'm not playing ICN. It's bullshit." Blah da da da. And I'm thinking, I was there myself, sat there like, why? Like, what do you mean? ICN can't be that bad. That was the first ICN I've played since COD 4. And bro, I sat there for 2.5 hours. Sat there for 2.5 hours waiting for a team, and guess what? The team that we was waiting for was playing a team with 3 people on the team. So we should have been playing 2 hours ago.
All that team that you were playing against.
But that's your staff's fault. They never.
All they had to do report their match.
They did. They was
tweeting. When you report a match, if the other team does not dispute it, you automatically advance within 20 minutes.
Go on my timeline. I retweeted it all. They were tweeting me, begging me for help.
They can go on live support. What are they doing? First of all, I can tell you this: if you report a match and the other team does not dispute it, you are automatically advanced within 20 minutes. It might be 30 minutes, but there is no way they were sitting there waiting an hour after they reported their match. The match would go through automatically.
Oho fell asleep and woke up, and we still wasn't playing.
And listen, I understand that the situation you guys went through was fucking a bad situation, and that's not what we want at all. But to sit there and attack our staff for it when, maybe our staff could do a 1% of a better job. But when it comes down to it, a lot of it is on these players, man. And even just the leaders of the teams, the people that are trying to get their wins. It's not that hard to report your match. Like, that's really, like, honestly, like, if they reported their match, they would have been advanced as long as the other team didn't dispute. And if there's a dispute...
The guy's in the chat. Ask him. The guy's right there in the chat.
Who is? What?
The guy is right there in the chat. The guy's right there in the chat. He reported his game. He was tweeting me begging for help. I even put him in touch with Overlay, and it was still took 2 hours and a half. But I'm not putting that on Overlay. What I'm saying is,
and also at the same time, if you guys knew you played each other, why didn't you just start your match?
No,
the maps are already up on your team's page. You guys knew you played each other. You didn't have to wait for them to.
But guess what? They got switched. They was getting switched every other 10 minutes.
No, they only got switched at the beginning because when they were filled, it didn't fill half of the team.
We got a team in the lobby, and then I got a tweet saying you're not playing that team that you've got in the game. I looked at the bracket again; they got switched again.
Yes, and that happened at the beginning. As you know, the tournament was delayed an hour and a half off the start.
This was the 3rd round in.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, dude.
The bracket was completely done by 4:30, and the first round was scheduled for 4:30.
Oh, go check my timeline. I retweeted everything.
Everything.
There you go. So whatever you want me to look at, I'm not going to just go through your timeline. I know how the tournament was run. I know we were playing in it, and when you said that, we were on the 4th round, and I understand there are always going to be slow parts of the bracket, but you cannot sit there and blame our staff solely for it and sit there and attack the website because of it.
There you go. There you go.
Oh my God, people! I can't follow all of you.
Run tournaments that you can handle.
We can handle them.
You should do 2.
Well, dude, a tournament finishing at 3 a.m. in the morning.
They've always. I mean, but it's 512 teams in one day, dude.
An hour and a half late. You have to these.
Right, let's get into that. Why did you finish an hour and a half? Why did you start an hour and a half late?
Because we had site troubles. But listen, APOC, these 500.
Put it out there. Put it out there, Paul. Put it out.
Why?
Put it out there.
So we basically deleted all the teams that were in the tournament.
Someone that had no idea what they was doing deleted
that's
the
not true at all.
database.
That's not
And
true at all.
guess what? The teams disappeared, right?
But that doesn't even matter. We still had 500 teams signed back up.
Bezo, I swear to God, I swear.
Bezo, what is wrong with you? APOC, you have to understand, first of all, these 512 teams tournaments should not be aimed at a pro team. They really aren't. If you're trying to play and make money, you're better off playing in the weekday tournaments that are bigger prizes and...
Hold on, this is how I see it. If a free tournament is ran that bad, why am I going to pay to use the service if it's going to be ran that bad?
It wasn't ran bad at all. There's just lots of teams. You don't understand, obviously.
That's why we played the GB tournament today, pretty much.
Yeah, because and how many teams were in that?
I think it filled up. I think it went to 32.
All right, and how many? I think it almost got there, but how long did it take?
We was on time every time. We played our matches when we were supposed to play.
But I'm saying, how long did the tournament take?
Take for what? It's still going on. I'm pretty sure.
I'm just saying, say it started. I think it started at 4:00. There's 32 teams, and you say it's still going on. Let's say it went. We'll just even say it went 6 hours. Say it ended 3 minutes ago, which I don't know. You said it's still going on. Whatever. 6 hours for 32 teams, dog. You're comparing that to like the 10 hours for 512 teams. It's not even comparable. Not even comparable. Our tournaments, our 16-team tournaments this week.
Why not
so
split over
fast?
two
We're playing
teams?
best of 7. You're playing a 512-team tournament, man. You have to deal with so many people. If you expect us to have 1,000 people on staff to have every single person be handled instantly, you are out of your mind.
Yeah.
Why not? Honestly, why not? I see enough people tweeting you to volunteer. Why not?
First of all, there's not enough people that are willing to volunteer, and there's not enough people capable of doing it. People think it's like the easiest thing in the world. You're sitting there dealing with a lot of people. You're dealing with people who lie. You're dealing with people who make up fake stories and fake proof. You're dealing with all kinds of shit, just like people accusing people of host booting, or everybody accuses everybody of everything. People not showing up on time. People trying to play multiple tournaments.
Exactly.
People trying to then lie about that. You cannot sit there and fucking watch everybody.
But that's what I'm trying to say to you. You put in that amount of work on a set of guys when you could have more people to spread the load over with.
You're right. Listen, we could have more people, and we plan to have more people. But the fact is, I can guarantee you 99% of everybody would rather have it how it is right now than not have it at all.
Oh, I agree. Everyone wants tournament, especially a big tournament like that. But what I'm saying is, you could be doing things a lot better that would make.
And we're working on doing as much as we can, APOC. Like,
you've been telling me this for 3 years. It's been like this for 3 years.
You're telling me we haven't grown and we haven't done things better and gotten better in certain areas.
Grown, but it still was like the tournament running throughout the day. It still is bad.
A 512-team tournament will take all day. Those tournaments are made for teams to use as practice and try and find teammates and try and build chemistry and try and build
the all-day grind, man.
They're not built for a team like Fear who's sitting there trying to play for money. The way, like, just use Optics for example. They played in our tournaments all week, but they didn't play that tournament. They played some of them played it individually, but that's not a tournament that you want to play unless you know you're going to pretty much be grinding all day long. There might be times where you play 3 matches in a row. There might be times where you have to wait an hour and a half or 2 hours because people were playing matches slower, or people were playing extra maps. You maybe won 3 2-0s in a row, and the other games across from you went 2-1 every time. That all that stuff adds up. We want to obviously make things move as fast as possible, but we also want to give opportunity as much as possible for the games to actually be played out.
2 hours. No, I was sad.
And also, like me, to clear it up, anyone who doesn't know in the chat, because I'm sure there's a lot of people that don't know both of us. Me and APOC are homies. We go back for mad long. This is not like we have no personal like Diesel said at first. I don't know if he knew that, but and I know APOC has the right intentions in heart. He just wants things to be bigger and better.
There you go.
We want that as well, but at the same time, you can, I think he went about it a little bit the wrong way and really had
No,
bad times.
no,
hold
about
on.
it.
Bezo will not be back
What's
at
up,
1.5K viewers. I'm sorry.
Have you ever thought about like maybe doing 2 brackets or maybe doing like less teams?
What does that mean? 2 brackets, like?
Well, like instead of just doing one big giant bracket, just host 2 tournaments on one day.
It would still basically be the same. And besides the finals, that's what you basically are doing anyway. The bracket, you could break the bracket down and say it's 2 brackets. All you're not playing is the finals. It doesn't really do much extra, but ideally we do want to bring more people on for staff. But these daily tournaments have really, I think, opened up more for when it comes to scrimming and like actually playing like in a real competitive environment. That's what Scump had said that earlier when he was on here. He was like, especially for S&D, it's awesome now, like to actually have pro teams playing pro teams in S&D in a competitive environment. And the prizing is awesome, man. Like people don't even realize. Like I thought about this right when I woke up before. Like, if we get 100 teams to pay $100 each, we got a $10,000 tournament whenever we can get that. It's that simple. Like, and the people are there. There were 60 teams willing to pay $200 at UMG. So if the teams can come together and really get on the same page with each other, want to compete against each other, we could start running bigger prize tournaments to really get players paid. What'd you say, Apoc?
I don't think people would do that for an online tournament when you've got so many
$100 a team, $25 a person. Sharp, you wouldn't pay $100.
You've got so many variables that could knock you out the tournament. Like Scump was being held off for 2 hours yesterday.
It's only $25 a person, man, to have a chance in a 10K prize pool. Like that's crazy.
$25 for $10,000 for first.
$25 a person, yeah. And if we had 100 teams, we get 10,000. That's $10,000 right there.
Well.
I think I'm awful on math.
Well, hold on. How many teams did you have in your last paid tourney?
16, but that was our first tournament ever.
Yeah. See, I think the problem is like people try to say that no one played in GB tourneys because of the pay. Like you didn't get paid till a year later, and they added the new Duala thing where you get paid within a week straight to your bank account. And it's not that. It's just people are cheap. One, they don't want to pay, and two. What APOC said, there's a lot of different variables online. You can get hit offline. And then there's another thing, you see complexity, you see optic, and you see these teams in the tournament, and you're like, well, I already know I can't beat them. Why am I going to waste my money?
Well, I mean, that goes for the same thing to LANs as well.
Yeah, I think
spending a lot more money to go to a LAN.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I think a lot more teams would rather drop, say, $100 on an online tournament where they don't have to spend the extra $500 for travel and hotel.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, that's just my point of view. I know. I'd drop $100 on it. I'd drop $25 every weekend on a tournament like that. Why not? But I have a job, so I mean that's a whole different story.
I have a job.
I mean we talked about that earlier when Fwiz was on here. We talked about the whole disposable income thing. That's why this community is really young. So I mean, that's why we can't really expect huge turnouts to these events sometimes because it's difficult going to your parents asking for $1,000 to go play video games. I mean, it is what it is.
One of the main complaints always online, and someone is yelling about this in the chat, is host. That's one thing that I've thought about is, what if we did have 30 refs dedicated, or not specifically refs, but 30 people suitable to host a game with a good connection.
He's like, he takes away from CUD and he puts it into LOL.
You think that would ever work? Would people be opposed to playing on should be a neutral host?
I mean, people seem to bitch about no ready up servers enough. Why not just have a neutral host?
I'm just saying, there's just a lot of people out there with good.
I mean, honestly, no. If you could get enough people that are in, say, the Midwest, like a centralized host like that, then I think that'd be a good idea. Like if they have the internet to be able to have a good host. I know I'll do it. Shit, dude. Every Saturday, I'm thinking about moving the rant to Sunday. I will be a ready up server every Saturday, and I'll just stream whatever game.
Everybody, look at their tailored trends on Twitter and tell me what one of the top things you see is.
What is it?
Oh man!
How do you even look at that?
What is it? Yeah, just tell me.
What's under Hansel and Gretel?
Party memories.
Keep going until you see something Call of Duty related, man. Like the fuck.
Mention a good couple. You gain major points if the biggest loser. All right. Why are they giving me that? I don't think mine are. How do you do it to yourself?
Just say it, ego.
It's FAL. I thought that was pretty funny.
Oh, really?
Tailor to yourself.
I just got it right there.
Oh, it does say FAL.
Guess we got people talking about the FAL.
But yeah, I mean, I think I don't know. We had a little fun tonight. I don't see why that's bad. I don't know. I mean, I've seen a couple bad remarks about it, but why not have a little fun every now and again? Jesus.
What'd you guys do?
Stop being. I don't even know what got out of hand.
You were dancing.
Yeah.
Dude, twerk team. Like, how can you be mad about that?
Yeah, some people are just. I don't know. It's not that serious, guys. It's good to have fun as a community. It's good to be able to do things together. Like anyone who was in the hotel lobby know, I think that was a great experience for everybody just to kind of have fun together and really grow the community. Whenever you could have fun as a group as a whole,
that hotel lobby needed to chill.
Any negative result out of it,
me and APOC were talking. There's like 60 people. Mo had his arm around Rambo. There was Christmas ornaments falling off the Christmas
was dragging me around the lobby by my shirt.
Dude, just before I get off here, that hotel lobby was the most delusional lobby I've ever been in my entire life.
Delusional? What?
Yeah, you don't even want to know, dude.
I do want to know, dude. I want the intel. I told you that already.
No.
But yeah, I mean, I think this would be a good place to end it. I don't know. I think we touched on a lot of things. This show's been going on for 2 hours and 10 minutes now.
Dude,
So,
APOC, I washed my Fear jersey.
Shrunk.
But yeah, all right. I'm gonna end it here, guys. So thanks everyone who came out. Big shout out to all our guests. Sharp will shut the hell up. Shout out to the people that support the show. You got UMG Gaming, Squid Grip, In Control Avenger, and Vertex Labs, who created the whole logo, the new look of the Weekly Rant. Check them out. Their website's vertexlabs.net. They do a lot of good work over there. But that's it for tonight, guys. I'll be back Wednesday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be sure to come back. Follow the channel if you haven't already. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys next Wednesday. Peace out.
Shout out to Under Armour for making our tight jerseys. Dude, I watch this bitch, and it's like... I can't... APOC, we need new jerseys, dude. I can't do this.